The Ashford Mansion, perched ominously atop Pinehill Hill, has stood desolate and silent for nearly 50 years, a decaying monument to a single inexplicable tragedy. Its story is one that has woven itself into the fabric of local legend, a chilling tale whispered in hushed tones by those who dare to speak its name. The mansion's descent into infamy began on a dark night 5 decades ago, when the entire Ashford family, a wealthy and respected lineage, vanished without a trace from within its walls. One moment they were there, the next they were gone, swallowed by the house itself, leaving behind nothing but unanswered questions and a legacy of fear. Since that fateful night, the mansion has been left to the mercy of time and the elements, its grandeur slowly surrendering to decay. Yet it is not truly empty. Locals, with a mixture of fear and morbid curiosity, swear that the house still breathes. They speak of strange occurrences that defy rational explanation, of lights that flicker to life in the dead of night, illuminating the vacant windows with an eerie, spectral glow as if someone or something is still in residence. They talk of a dark, malevolent entity, a lingering presence that haunts the decaying halls, jealously guarding its domain and the secrets it holds. The very air around the Ashford Mansion feels heavy, charged with a palpable sense of sorrow and dread, a warning to all who might consider trespassing upon its haunted grounds. Into this very legend steps a group of 4 ambitious and thrill-seeking young friends: Jake, the bold and charismatic leader; Lena, the group's sharp-witted researcher and historian; Marcus, the tech-savvy cameraman who is skeptical but always ready for a challenge; and Chloe, the sensitive empath attuned to the unseen world. Together, they are the creators of Spectral Seekers, a burgeoning paranormal investigation channel on YouTube dedicated to exploring the world's most haunted locations and capturing definitive proof of the afterlife. Drawn by the mansion's dark history and the countless chilling stories surrounding it, they see the Ashford estate as their ultimate prize, the one location that could catapult their channel to stardom. They plan to spend a night within its walls, armed with an arsenal of high-tech ghost hunting equipment, EMF meters, thermal cameras, and digital voice recorders, determined to document whatever secrets the abandoned mansion holds and broadcast their findings to their growing audience. As they arrive, the mansion looms before them, a skeletal silhouette against the dying light of dusk, its broken windows like vacant eyes staring out into the twilight. The air is cold, and an unnatural silence hangs over the property, broken only by the rustling of dead leaves. The group exchanges nervous but excited glances. For them, this is not just an investigation, but a descent into the heart of a local nightmare, a chance to confront the entity that has held Pinehill Hill in its grip for half a century. Stepping through the great creaking doors of the Ashford Mansion is like crossing a threshold into another time. Dust hangs thick in the air, dancing like spectral confetti in the beams of their flashlights. The interior is a scene of frozen elegance and decay, with furniture shrouded in white cloths, like a congregation of silent ghosts and cobwebs draping from ornate chandeliers like macabre decorations. The grand foyer is dominated by a sweeping staircase, at the top of which hang the old family portraits of the Ashfords. As the team sets up their equipment, they immediately feel an oppressive weight in the atmosphere. It's Chloe who first points out the unsettling nature of the portraits. The painted eyes of the Ashford family seem unnervingly alive, their gazes appearing to follow the group's every move with a silent, judgmental stare. A deep, bone-chilling cold spot forms in the center of the room, causing their breath to mist in the air. Suddenly, the faint, melancholic notes of a piano begin to drift from an adjoining parlor, a sad, discordant melody played by unseen hands. Rushing into the room, they find an old grand piano, its keys covered in a thick layer of dust. Yet the music continues for a few more haunting bars before abruptly ceasing, leaving behind a ringing silence. Their unease deepens when Lena, searching a study on the ground floor, discovers a leather-bound diary hidden beneath a loose floorboard. It belongs to Eleanor Ashford, the lady of the house. As Lena reads the final, frantic entries aloud, a palpable terror grips the group. Eleanor's elegant script becomes a panicked scrawl as she describes their final days, writing of strange noises, moving shadows, and a growing sense of dread, culminating in a chilling final entry from their last night. It is in the house. Something not human has found its way inside. It watches us from the dark. May God have mercy on our souls. The discovery of the diary shatters any remaining skepticism. The paranormal activity intensifies, with disembodied whispers echoing through the halls and doors slamming shut on their own. The group's EMF meters begin to spike erratically, indicating a powerful electromagnetic field moving around them. Suddenly, the portable lights they set up flicker and die, plunging them into near total darkness, save for the narrow beams of their flashlights. The main power grid is down. Jake, ever the leader, decides to venture down into the mansion's notoriously creepy basement to check the fuse box, hoping to restore the power. He clips a body camera to his chest, assuring the others he'll be right back. The basement is a labyrinth of stone-walled corridors, damp and cold, the air thick with the smell of earth and decay. As Jake navigates the oppressive darkness, his camera captures fleeting shadows dancing at the edge of his light. He calls out, his voice echoing in the confined space, but receives only silence in return. At the end of a long, narrow hallway, his flashlight beam falls upon a figure. It's tall and humanoid, standing perfectly still with its back to him, facing the far wall as if in punishment. "Hello?" Jake calls out, his voice trembling slightly. "Is someone there?" The figure doesn't move or respond. Taking a hesitant step forward, Jake tries again, but as he does, his camera feed suddenly cuts to static. A single blood-curdling scream rips through the silence of the mansion, echoing up from the depths of the basement before being abruptly cut off. Then nothing. Panicked, Lena, Marcus, and Chloe call out his name, but their desperate shouts are met only by the suffocating silence of the house. Jake is gone. A wave of pure, unadulterated terror washes over the remaining three friends. They are no longer investigators. They are prey. Rushing back to the grand foyer, their hearts pounding in their chests, they glance up at the family portraits on the wall, and a new horror seizes them. The once stately portraits of the Ashford family have become twisted and grotesque, their painted faces contorted into silent screams of agony, their eyes now black, empty sockets that seem to weep tears of dark paint. As they stare, paralyzed by the horrific transformation, a shimmering, translucent figure begins to coalesce at the top of the grand staircase. It's the ghost of Eleanor Ashford, her form ethereal and tragic, her face a mask of eternal sorrow. She raises a trembling, spectral hand and points a finger down the hallway behind them, her voice a rustling, ethereal whisper that seems to come from all directions at once. "He took my family," she moans, her ghostly eyes wide with a terror that transcends death. "And now he has taken your friend. He's still in the house. You must run," but her warning comes too late. Before they can react, a new figure emerges from the deep shadows of the hallway Eleanor had indicated. It is not a ghost, but something far worse, a solid physical manifestation of pure nightmare. The creature is impossibly tall and skeletal, a being of living darkness with unnaturally long, spindly arms that scrape against the floor. Its head turns towards them, revealing a featureless face from which 2 points of malevolent, glowing red light burn like embers from hell. The entity moves with a horrifying, jerky speed, its limbs unfolding like a spider's. It lunges for Marcus first, its long claw-like fingers wrapping around his body. He screams as he is lifted effortlessly off the ground and dragged, kicking and struggling into the consuming darkness from which the creature came. Lena and Chloe, frozen in sheer terror for a split second, finally break and run for the front door, but it's no use. The shadowy creature is upon them in an instant, its long arms encircling them both, its chilling, guttural growl the last sound they ever hear as they too are pulled into the suffocating, eternal night within the mansion's walls. In the days that follow, police are called to investigate the disappearance of the 4 young YouTubers. They find the group's car parked just outside the rusted gates of the Ashford Mansion, abandoned and cold. A thorough search of the sprawling, derelict property yields nothing. There's no sign of a struggle, no bodies, and no clues as to the whereabouts of Jake, Lena, Marcus, and Chloe. The only thing they recover is a single video camera, dropped on the dusty floor of the grand foyer, its battery dead. The 4 friends have vanished, just as the Ashford family did 50 years before, becoming another chapter in the mansion's horrifying legend. The case goes cold, and they are officially listed as missing persons, their fate a mystery to the outside world. But inside the silent, decaying mansion, the truth is revealed in the most chilling way imaginable. High on the wall of the grand foyer, the Ashford family portrait has changed once more. The original, tormented faces of the Ashford family are still there, but now, standing amongst them, are 4 new figures. Their painted faces are pale and frozen in expressions of perpetual shock and terror. It is the faces of Jake, Lena, Marcus, and Chloe. They have not escaped. Instead, they have become the newest additions to the haunted gallery, their souls trapped forever within the cursed walls of the abandoned mansion, the latest souls claimed by the house on Pinehill Hill. A spine-chilling tale that perfectly captures the essence of American horror.